Good morning. Welcome to my channel. Today is the 1st of January 2023. We're going to have to learn a new date. We are working, since we have finished all the projects for winter. We were very good about that. We are continuing with some of the leftover projects. This is a flower with a black background. I'm going to bring you up higher so you can see the full image. There. I'm a bit crooked because my tripod still is not finished. It's not fixed. Looks like I will have to buy a new one. Okay, I'm upside down. I'm right here. This is one that was put in a background. Now, underneath this is our big project. See, right there. The big project, which we will kit up perhaps today. For sure, we're going to kit it up tomorrow. I see we have two whatchamacalls missing way on the top. I tried to do the background because I thought it would be rather boring for you to watch me put all black drills on there. How are you doing today? How was your New Year's Eve? Now over here I have printed out the ledger because they don't have an inventory sheet, and it tends to be a bit washed out no matter how many times I did it. So what I will do is find it by the DMC code. I need number 6, which 977. We didn't do anything for New Year's. We were at home. Things were a bit quieter than usual. I was surprised. Usually we have fireworks, you know, people at home shooting off few smaller things that go bang in the middle of the night. There wasn't very much of it. But we also did not get snow again this year, which of course I'm rather upset about. Because if it is winter, then you should have snow. Did I walk out of the camera? Of course I do. I mean, I always do. I wouldn't be me if I wouldn't do that. So actually, it was rather quiet, you know. There was a few fireworks, but of course, you know, we watch. I love to see on a TV or on a computer how at different times, New Year's, you know, different parts of the world, it's already New Year's. And like between New York and my city, there's 6 hours. We are 6 hours ahead. And so in the morning we could watch, you know, the New York fireworks. I think Australia was perhaps the first that I saw with fireworks. And of course, yesterday on my live, I had fireworks, for which I had a copyright claim. Oh, well. I was like, okay, fine. I don't know why, but it's not for me to figure out. I just remove whatever YouTube finds an issue with, you know, no problem. We don't have problems, right? Right. So, this is one of the projects that was put on hold because we were doing the holiday ones, and like I said, it was done. I have to make a new video with all of the diamond paintings we did together. It's that time of the year to take stock of what we have in the stash and what it is that we finished. Now my next projects will be to knit some socks. I actually could not find wool socks in the store, so I will make some with my trusted 5 bamboo needles. Yes, folks, bamboo. It's actually much lighter, and I like the fact I make socks with 5 needles and a boomerang heel, which took me 2 months to learn. I mean, you know, we talked about that. I learned all new swearing words you couldn't imagine, trying to figure it out, and it was really, I would say, that is the easiest heel to make for a sock is the bamboo heel. But the middle part I was doing wrong. I was trying to learn online, and the middle part, instead of starting at the end, you're supposed to start in the middle to reduce your number of stitches that you picked up to make the heel. Well, I started on the end. So what I did is I made the first part twice. And no, folks, it doesn't work like that. I did ask in a group on Facebook, you know, well, if I make 2 of the first part, isn't that the same? And they said, no, dear, no, that's not good. Anyway, I took it apart and I did it again and again and again and again until I took a break and I said, okay, girl, there's something wrong in the instruction. This is a good advice for anybody else that is learning stuff from the internet. Go to more than one video when you're doing a how-to, because majority of the videos are absolutely fantastic. And what I do is, you know, stop and go with the videos until I catch up with, you know, whichever video I am learning from, and I catch up with wherever they are. And I'm much slower, you know, than a professional ones putting up videos about how-tos. So I stop, I catch up, and press go, and I stop and press go, and this is how I learn. It is not a contest as to how fast you can make a certain project. It is how well we learn it, because if we learn it the wrong way, it is more difficult to break our bad habit rather than doing it the right way to begin with. I speak from experience. Take my word for it. I have ripped so many projects apart. When I was learning how to do amigurumi, no, my amigurumi does not look perfect like the ones I see online. My amigurumis look cute together with their mistakes. Perfectly all right. It's one of a kind. And if people you are gifting it to do not appreciate your hard work and the love you have put into your gift, then they don't deserve your gift. I mean, when I make a gift for someone, I think about them all the way through making that special gift for them. I think about them with love and how happy they will be when they receive it, you know. So a lot of love goes into these homemade, one-of-a-kind gifts. I know when I first started learning how to make socks, Everybody got a sock for Christmas. They were so happy with it. They put it on their foot, they tried it on, and then they wouldn't take it off. They said, oh, this is so warm and soft and, definitely one of a kind. Even the ones that I made, with the pattern that already in the yarn. If you just follow the directions, you will come up with a sock with a pattern. And they said it was so nice and soft and warm and comfortable, they didn't want to take it off. Now I can imagine, even though we don't have snow, it's still cold. Even if you have like leather boots on, it's still cold. And it feels so nice and comfy to have this warm wool sock. I just have to remind them, do not wash it in hot water and do not put it in dryer. It's wool. You don't see sheep running around, in the field jumping into dryers and hot water. I mean, seriously. Wool shrinks. It is not that difficult to use a specially made wool detergent, wash your socks out either by hand or on a low cycle of the washing machine. Lay them flat to dry, either on a towel. Actually, I put it on my radiator because it's not that hot. We have a gas furnace, and the water temperature is also, the hot water heater is set at 40 degrees centigrade. Now most wool socks will be fine at 30 degrees centigrade. So, but I just put it in the sink, give it a good rinse out, and rinse the soap out, and just lay them to dry. I don't usually use fabric softener for wool. Also, I have learned not to use fabric softener for towels. I have discovered they are much more absorbent. I mean, if you put an extra rinse, if you're worried about not having the soap completely rinsed out, give it an extra rinse, set your washing machine extra rinse. And I have learned they're much more absorbent if I don't put fabric softener in. You learn something new every day, don't you? I do. I was rather uncomfortable, I'm over here trying to dry off with a towel, and I spent all this money, getting fluffy, comfy towels, and it's really having a hard time drying off. And then I tried doing a load of towels just separately. Towels and, dishcloths and whatever. Kitchen towels, a separate load just for those. And I washed it on 40 degrees. Usually I wash on 30 degrees because things are not really that soil to need a higher temperature, and we must conserve because of the prices, etc., etc. You know the story. And I did a whole load without fabric softener, and I was amazed. Okay, they did not smell, with this. Actually, the smell of the fabric softener was a bit overwhelming. I cannot hang it outside. I have nowhere to really hang it outside. So after it was dried, and I got one of the newer towels, that I washed in this method. I got them out of the closet. I was washing my hair, and you have the big bath towel after you shower. At night you have the big shower, in the morning you have a quick shower. And I was absolutely amazed. At first it did feel a little bit different than when I used the fabric softener, but I did not find it to be too rough, but I found it to be extremely absorbent. And I was like, yes, this is exactly what I had in mind when I bought it. You know, I like to save money, but on some things, you need to put in the investment. Because, you know, towels get a lot of use and they get a lot of wash. And if you don't put in the investment, you're just going to be replacing them more often. So therefore, you're not really saving much money, are you? This is what I learned. Don't mind my voice. I have my usual winter voice. Probably won't go away until we get warm weather, which is quite a few months away yet. I was hoping for a little snow. I thought, well, for 2 years we didn't have snow. Of course we have snow in Hungary, you know. But in the city, no. And I was like, why not? One of the days last month, we actually had snow for like 5 minutes, and there was actually 5 flakes of snow, and I was, you know, rather encouraged, you know, yippee, yeah, we're going to have snow, and nope. I mean, we have spring temperatures. Okay, usually every year we have what is called a January thaw. Okay, but there's nothing to thaw. I mean, what's the use of having a January thaw when there's nothing to thaw out? I'm like, just can't win. That was my biggest wish for Christmas. I want just a little bit of snow, you know, just for the ambiance of the holiday season. And then it can go away, you know, if it doesn't want to stay, it can go away after the holidays. But it really would have lifted my mood. Do you have this holiday blahs? I seem to get them lately. A little bit of a feeling of down. Oh, now they're going to start either fireworks or else they blew out a car tire, one or the other out there. Yeah, they're allowed to use fireworks on the first, and then you have to return unused material for fireworks tomorrow. Everything is closed today. Tomorrow, everything finally will be normally open. During the holidays, you know, we have to keep track of what is closed and, you know, make sure you get milk and bread and things like that. Our kitchen is very well stocked. We learned after being on lockdown for 2 weeks it behooves a person to have a pantry well stocked, because the doctor will give out, you know, the advice that you are on lockdown and you're like no in and no out, and they don't care whether you have medicine or food or what have you. You know, they did their job according to the law. You need to be in quarantine and you can't go out. Nobody can come in. And you're like, well, okay, then how am I supposed to get medicine? How am I supposed to get basics? So we learned the hard way. Okay, we were not lacking in anything. I'm not stating that, because we do have non-perishables stocked up. I have even started getting freeze-dried seasonings and herbs and spices. Love them. Absolutely much better taste. And you are not paying for like a kilogram of salt. You're actually paying for the herbs and spices. And of course you add your salt to taste. And you don't have this extra bit of salt or sugar in your freeze-dried things. They are all bio. You have to be careful how to store. You know, something needs to be in a covered jar. Other things need air. The most problems I have with storing is the garlic. No matter how much I cover it, extremely strong scent, and I don't have a separate door for the kitchen. So I did put it in a jar and then a plastic bag over the jar, so there's still air, but you know, the scent of it doesn't come out. And I have discovered for the refrigerator, it's a little thing like this, and it is to keep the unpleasant odors in the refrigerator. Oh, it works beautifully. It's a little small thing like this, and it lasts for a whole month. I order my things like washing stuff and shower gel, you know, things like that from Rossmann. And that's where I discovered that. And I thought, well, you know, give it a try. Because of Christmas, you know, we make stuffed cabbage and all of that. And it does have a rather strong smell in the refrigerator. And I don't want my milk, you know, that I put in my coffee to smell like cabbage. I thought I'd give it a try, and I was amazed. A little tiny thing. Oh, I tried baking soda and all of that. It just didn't work. You know. I discover new things all the time. And they are inexpensive. I love Rossmann. You know, I buy all my, you know, chemical stuff, cleaning stuff, you know, deodorant, shower gel, shampoo, you know, everything like that in one place. And I get it delivered once a month. So I have a list as to how much I use, you know, once a month. And this way I can also budget the household expenses much better because I know how much I am going to spend. Now, of course, they have sales and, you know, items marked down that I always use. Then I will buy a little extra of that when it is marked down. So then I can perhaps buy something that I was putting off because I thought it was too expensive, you know. This way I can make my monthly budget go a little bit faster and sometimes buy something for myself that I've been wanting, but I just thought it was too expensive. If it is not something that I need, I will not pay the high price because I really can't enjoy it. Then I would say, oh, well, maybe I shouldn't have, you know, blah, 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 you know, the usual story of second thoughts when you buy something that you really didn't need, but you did want it, and then you're like, well, sometimes you have to splurge a little bit on yourself, especially if you were clever and you saved up for it. Now, if you're going to buy it on credit, then no. Because credit you have to pay, and you have to pay, you know, the extra extra money that goes with buying on credit. I do have debit card, you know, but with that I can only spend as much as I put on it. You know how it goes. I don't have to tell you about that. I see I missed some on the bottom over here because they were covered with paper. So let me find right down here. Well, of course you can't see. Now you can see. Right down there, I missed a few. So let me fix that. And then there's a, oh, that's a small A over there. Okay, that I can make out. Some of the symbols I can't make out, and I will use my magnifying, a very inexpensive magnifying glass. I love it. So here we go. And then from what I see, we have small a. I don't think we have any more of that symbol. What is that over there? Nope, that's not it. Okay, okay. I think we got that over there. I need Q, and I need a thingamajigger down there. Yeah, I see it. An upside down, whatever. Yeah, that's right here. So let me see if I can do this the lazy way and not put it in a tray. It would be nice if I could see them. 1, 2. And I need Q, symbol Q, 2 of that. Okay, let's see if we can do this the lazy way also. Nope. You're not gonna stick? Nope. Yeah, sometimes my diamonds decide, you know, it's too early in the morning, I don't want to work. Yeah. And then we need a W right down there. I think it's covered with paper. This is why I must have missed them. And I think there's a G over there that I need. Trying to figure that out. Like I said, these signs are rather washed out right there. And we need a small a. Small a should be sort of a pink or red. Where's the small a? Are you 956? 956 is a number 5. Nope, that's not what we want. We want 891. DMC code 891. We want somewhere, it's here. 891. We got it. Okay, that's a small a. And we got one of that here. And I seen a few more right there. And another one there. Now this I could have put out in a tray. I missed 2 more over there. And then I have to go back and put that there. Sometimes laziness doesn't pay off. Most of the time. And then we need a K right there in the middle. Okay, this one just has to move over. We need a K over there. And I need a Q and a W. I got a W. And I think we got all of that missing on the bottom. And then we need a Q for that other hole right there. Right there. Okay. And this is a thingamajigger one that goes like that. And that is what? 915, 915, 9, 1, 5. Got you. Okay, and that one goes right there. Do we have any more of this? I don't. And there's another W right there that I missed. Now what, oh, that's one of those right there. We just did that. You remember what that DMC code was? One that goes like this. I got it. And it goes over there. Now there's two, it's probably a darker one right there. I wonder, possibly that one right there. Thank you very much for spending time with me on the 1st of January 2023. Happy New Year. Yeah. Stay safe, stay healthy, be happy. Please hit the like button, and I will see you next time. We're going to be kitting up our big first project for the new year. Bye for now. Bye.